Hello again, RoyZesch.REALTOR here with Coldwell Banker Legacy in San Angelo. Today I'm going to continue my series on healthy living. I'm going to talk about some diet things, but before I get into the different diets that are popular today and kind of some of the results people see from them, the goods and bads, I want to kind of explain a term that's going to come up in the future several times over, and you probably heard it and kind of wondered about it. So the term I want to talk about today is ketosis. Exactly what is ketosis and how does it affect my dietary habits and those kind of things, and how can it help me lose weight? So first off, I mean, we talked about through all this, there's so much that's unknown about the way the human body operates. The best scientists, the most honest ones, it's really difficult to do it because when they're doing testing on hamsters or rats or monkeys or cows or whatever, they can confine them somewhere and they can give them what they want them to eat. And they know what they eat, they know the amount of exercise they get, and they can study them and compare the results from one to the other. It's just impossible to do that with humans. If you could find a group of nice healthy humans that wanted to be caged up and monitored 24/7 for a period of multiple years, then you could do it, but that would cost a whole lot of money if you could find no people willing to do it. So that's why so much of human stuff there's a mixture of science, and there's parts of it you can test, but so much of even what you can test is based on what the people tell you, not what you know that they put into their mouth. So with that being said, the basic theory, at least, behind ketosis is this. Your body can basically burn two different types of fuel. It can burn sugars, as your body converts to carbohydrates and burns sugars directly. And it can burn ketones. So basically what your body does is when it runs out of sugar in your diet from carbs, in the less simple term, but it converts that to glucose, sucrose, different sugars. But any of those they're carbs, your body will burn those carbs first. As long as it has a supply of carbs in the digestive system, it will continue burning carbs. When it runs out of carbs to burn, then it will transition to taking your body fat, turning it into ketones so that your body can burn those ketones, or taking dietary fat to turn into ketones as well. So the burning of the ketones means your body is burning fat, literally converting into ketones that it can burn. Your body burns cleaner when it's operating on ketones than it does when it's operating on carbohydrates. So that's all fine and dandy, but there's limits to how you can do it. So there's different diets or different ways of looking at it. It's great to realize, okay, well, when I've expended the amount of time from my previous meal that there's no carbs left, that my body starts burning fats either from your body again or from your diet and converts those and burns them. Well, that's great, but you can't do it indefinitely, because if you do that indefinitely, then your body gets the signs from historically the way it was created to function, and hey, there's a famine here, we got to do something, and your body slows down your metabolism and your weight loss drops off. So that's why as we get into the different diets, there's ways you've got to make your body believe that it's a time of plenty, but yet limit the amount of carbs in the diet. And there's several different ways that we'll get into in the future, talking about how the different diets that use that, the primal, the keto, several different, the Atkins, any of those, that they use ketosis as a tool in helping you lose weight. So again, it's a great tool to use, but you want to have a basic understanding of it. So, and even then, so your body can convert from burning carbs to burning ketones. But if you haven't run out of carbs regularly, then your body is not very good at making the switch between them. So this is one of the things we see in our modern societies. We're so much of the time we have a plentiful supply of carbs in our body. It's why you get hungry 6 to 8 hours after you eat. As your body is consumed, your digestive system has consumed all the carbs. They're in your blood, and when the level starts getting a little low, your body says, hey, I'm hungry, let's eat again. And if you do that and give it carbs again, then the cycle just keeps going. And people in today's world can go for years burning nothing but carbs. So over time, if you're not in the habit of transitioning back and forth, then you've got to train your body. And that's the first step, can be kind of difficult because you will have some serious hunger and stuff. And once your body gets adapted to it, gets what we call fat adapted, then it's able to switch back and forth between ketones and carbs much easier. And so you get a lot less of the side effects. And so one of the things when people are in ketosis, they talk about having high energy levels and mental clarity, all these different things going on, but that doesn't happen at first. What you hear about people when they first do this is getting the no carb fog and some other issues, just mental fogginess and whatnot they get with this, plus hunger. But once you kind of break through that point, then it's really helpful and really useful in helping your body burn the fat that it has stored in the past. So that's the basics of it. And again, we'll refer back to it a little bit as we get into some of the popular diets out there today and how the different ways that they approach the same thing. I mean, basically any of the diets, if you have excess body fat, you want to figure out how to make your body burn that fat instead of something else. So whether it's just a simple caloric restriction or it's doing a carb restriction or of some sort, different methods of doing it, and then what do you replace it with are the questions, and those are the variables between the different diets, and totally. So anyway, we'll get into that a little bit more in the next few weeks, but that's just kind of an overview of ketosis. It's just your body taking body fat or dietary fat, converting it to ketones that your body can then burn for energy instead of carbs. So that's the basics of it. Again, we'll hit some of the details as we go through it in the next few weeks. So if you got any questions, give me a call. RoyZesch.REALTOR, 325-268-0775. Thank you.